Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the GROW program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Thank you for striving to reach your greatness in God. Thank you for taking a daily journey. It's just a daily walk, a spiritual walk with God. You and God every day. Ain't that something? Not just on Sunday, not just on Saturday, not just on Bible study, not just on usher night meeting. No, you and God each and every day. We on a spiritual walk. It's been a day today, and sometimes I just get blown away by all the wisdom and all the confirmation that I get, and the joy that I get now. I've never, ever in my life cried tears of happiness, ever. Even when I had my children, I was happy to have my children, but I didn't cry tears of happiness. I was trying to get over that pain I just went through. Um, I'm telling you, a joy that God brings you is unlike, it's like no other. It's a peace that overwhelms you and nothing bothers you. Nothing nobody said. I mean, yeah, things, they take you there. You have feelings, just like anybody else. However, your reaction, is not negative. It's positive. You turn it around for good. Yeah, they gonna say this and they gonna say that. They gonna do this and do that and try to take you there in the spiritual warfare. But honey, turn around, turn it for good. Turn it for God. Turn everything around for good. Just even the weather. Don't let the weather take your joy, because it need to rain somewhere. That's why it's raining. So just rejoice in the rain. You heard him singing in the rain. He said it's singing in the, don't get me to singing, honey. And listen, today I was talking to my son on the phone, the one who starred in that Tina Turner movie. And we were discussing, I was telling him about my podcast episode, where I sang those lyrics, you just a fool in love. And I was a fool in love at that time, honey. That's why, just like Ike wrote those lyrics, I had to look up who wrote those lyrics, because I thought Tina wrote them, but come to find out, Ike wrote them. And that's really something, to write that and make her sing that. So she didn't sing it alone. I sung it with her. I was a fool in love too. I did stupid stuff, that he asked me to. I tattooed his name on me instead of mine. Some dumb stuff. So I was a fool too. And this song that go around, everybody plays the fool, no exception to the rule. Now, I don't know about all that, but I will tell you this. I was a fool in love, just a fool. You in love, I'm telling you. So, he wrote the lyrics. I sung it too, right along with it. I was popping my fingers and singing, because I was too. But I done got the breakthrough. In God done gave me the breakthrough, and I'm singing a new tune. I'm telling you, listen to this. The mighty Dales, honey, the beautiful mighty Dales, honey. I love the Dales. I love the Dales. I do. And I listened to a concert tonight from the Dales, It popped up on the phone. I was looking for, something, If You Stay in My Corner. That came to me, and I looked it up, and I read the lyrics, and I just want to let you know, if you stay in my corner, I'll make you proud. I won't let you down, honey. We're going to keep growing in God. We're going to keep rising each and every day for a better way. I ain't no singer, but honey, I will get on here and do some praise and worship for the Lord. That's my praise and worship, honey, because we going to be lifted. We ain't going to be woe is me. We going to be lifted. We going to praise him in the middle of it. That's what we going to do. Give God the praise so the blessings can come down. I'm telling you, because we growing right now. We growing in God, and I'm so grateful and thankful for you. I truly am. And, I was thinking about those Dales, and I listened to that concert. I put the link down there so you can listen to what I listened to. Wow. They were some freedom fighters back then. You know, those kings, they were freedom fighters. Giving us a message of love, trying to bring us together. I mean, at this concert I see Caucasian people sitting in the audience, honey, but look, now it's like we trying to go backwards. No, we got to go forward, honey. It's some folks that want it, that will love. It's evil. It's evil is not racist. Evil comes in all colors. It does. It comes in all colors. I'm telling you, it does. Evil is not racist. But what we got to do, we got to grow over the evil. We got to grow over the oppression. Let's have the wisdom, not even focus on the evil. Because see, when you focus on it, you give it the attention that it's needing. It's that it's feeding off of. Because see, that's what you're doing. You just want to keep on focusing on something that you don't even need to be focusing on. That ain't even, no issue right now. Why are you putting focus over here when you need to be focusing on where we headed, in this world? Where are we trying to go? What are we doing? Let's come together. We got all this divisiveness and all this other, now we branding kids in the lunch for lunch. We banning people, whether you're vaccinated, you ain't vaccinated, you this, you that, you ain't this or you ain't that. You down with this or you ain't down with that. I'm telling you, woo, make me want to holler. You hear me? Make me want to holler for real. I ain't though, but it make me want to. But honey, I got to grow in God for the breakthrough. That's what I do. Instead of screaming and hollering, just keep, I holler on the podcast. Turn it down a little bit. But honey, that's me. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I used to didn't do that long time ago. Talk fast and all that. I didn't even know I liked to talk this much. I really didn't. I didn't never talk a lot. I was a bus driver. Can't talk and drive the bus. You have to be quiet. You have to drive for folks out there. See, just like now, I'm back to driving and I have to be quiet. I have to hear the wisdom from the Lord. So I have to drive with the radio off. I ain't heard the latest song. If God mean for me to hear it, I hear it. But listen, I have to hear the wisdom. I have to hear what thus said the Lord and what God is trying to tell us and where the Lord is trying to lead us. See, because God already told me to grow. God told me in the haunted house, when I was in there alone, with spirits, evil spirits all around me, but unbeknownst to me, also was godly spirits in there too. Good versus evil. So what we got to do now is decide who you gonna serve. It shouldn't take you that long to decide. You see all this evil going on down here on this earth, honey. Evil all under the sun. But we got the Comforter. The Comforter is God by his Spirit within us. You can sit there and say all day long, Jesus saves, but I'm telling you, it's with the Spirit of God is within you. You keep on keeping on, honey. But at some time, somebody got to have some stopping sense. That's what my mama said. Somebody got to have some stopping sense, because, see, they ain't going to stop. Is you going to stop? When you going to quit? When you going to turn around for a better way? When you going to make some changes? Change starts within. They ain't going to ever stop. They going to keep on going, my friend. They going to keep trying to take you there. But see, at some point in time, mama said, my mama is a wise woman. My mama said, somebody got to have some stopping. See, I mean, she had all kind of sayings, all kind of good ones. Every tub got to sit on his own bottom. And you just young, dumb, and full of, some other stuff. And so, mama had a lot of good sayings. Fat meat ain't greasy, all this stuff. She used to tell us. I sit and dwell on some of that stuff mama said. What mama used to say. Yeah, she had some words for us. So, see, I go ahead and pass along this wisdom that came to me from my mom and my grandma, and go ahead and tell you, and what thus said the Lord, to grow for a better way for your breakthrough, rise to reach your greatness. Don't let them take you there. We've been beating our head up against the wall. We've been acting like crabs in the bucket, snatching each other down. Soon somebody rise up. Oh, nope, you ain't going. Snatch you on back down. Snatch you down with. You ain't nothing. You ain't you ain't this and you ain't that. I'm coming ahead. Nope, snatch you down. That's all we can keep doing this all day long. See what I'm saying? I just keep on like the crabs in the bucket do. They just keep on all day long, snatching each other. I'm telling you, that's what they do though. You don't just keep snatching each other down. I'm not going to keep doing it. Y'all can do that the whole podcast. That's just how it is. That's how long it lasts. Just like that. But no, we going to keep growing for a better way each and every day. We going to touch and lift. Touch around the family. Sow love. When you go over there, take love with you. Take the Lord with you. Don't take that bottle of alcohol because you know that how that's going to make you act. You know you going to clown you get over there. Don't step up on them milk crates and break your back. Don't do that foolishness. Don't do that TikTok crazy mess. Honey, you going to get locked up behind that go slap a teacher. You going to get locked up behind that mess. You better quit watching that foolishness, and turn to the Lord. Turn it around for good. They say go slap a teacher, go slap open a book. Turn it around for good, honey. It's time to turn around for God, for real. I'm telling you. Because this earth here, this world, honey, I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. I'm transformed by renewing of my mind. I'm telling you something. Old things are passed away. Why I used to love this, that, and the other thing. I used to love that glass and glass table. I used to just walk out there in the kitchen and look at it. I used to act like that table and that furniture like he did about them cars, except I didn't dog nobody out to get them. I worked to get mine and earn mine. I paid for it. I bought it. I didn't use nobody to get nothing. See, that's why God got me to grow. That's why God has blessed me so. Because in anything I ever done, I done it to myself. Never turned around and did nothing to nobody else. No matter what this government said. I tell you the real story, the real deal, Holyfield. See, you only got one side of it. It's another side to it. It's another side to the story. And as my life is a living testimony to what I have lived through, been through, and seen. And I have seen a lot of things. But I'm here to tell you, ain't no future in your front. I gotta give an answer too. I got to answer to the Lord. And what I do know is the spirits are not resting. They ain't off sleep. God got godly spirits that are down here to help us and guide us if we allow them to. Or else you're going to allow evil to work through you. Evil will come through you and work through you and rise up through you, and you will be running down this highway of life like you see other folks don't give a care about their life and nobody else's life. So see, you got to stop allowing evil to have the breakthrough. We got to turn it around for good, honey. We got to grab up these children. We got to grab them. We got to grab our youth. They living, there's some sad times that they living in. It's just, I'm telling you, I don't know what the world is coming to. But see, now I done turned my focus from that to God. I done turned my focus to the solution. Where we growing now, God? Well, how we going to do this? How we going to have that? Just keep on. God say, keep on growing. Keep on sowing. That's what I do. Don't focus on the evil. Don't focus on the oppression. So it don't turn into depression. Because see, when I sit there and think about, all of this and all of that, and look at what he say he getting ready to do now. He getting ready for the big comeback. Oh, it's time to be scared. It's time to be this. It's time to worry about, honey, please. I got to go ahead and turn my eyes to the prize, and that is God. See, I can't focus on all this foolishness, spiritual warfare that's going on. See, it will take me there. I be sick as a dog. I be worried so, can't get nothing done, can't do nothing, can't grow. Just stuck like a ship lost in uncharted water, don't even know which way to go. Don't know north from south, east from west, north, south, east, west, none of it. Can't find nothing because see, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on this oppression, but not me. It's time to rise. It's time to reach our greatness in God each and every day, honey. God done gave us a plan, so here we stand. I done put the plan in motion, done implemented the plan, the strategy, just got it going, got it. Okay, we growing in God, so we got to keep on rising. Can't focus on that. Okay, I understand what they said they gonna do. I understand what they said they got. Look, but turn around, there go God. God is a greater force than the evil of this earth. Let me repeat that. God is a greater force than the evil of this earth. He is. There's a force behind this movement that's driving this movement, honey. And what God don't need now is all the publicity. All of the flim flam, all the glam, all this and that. Not now. Not now. We gonna get there though. We getting there as we growing. And we gonna keep on growing. Because God is moving. God is moving. As a matter of fact, God is moving. So it's another queen, Xenia, I hope I pronounced her name right, Xenia Glass, who is teaching people to reach their greatness. She is inspiring and uplifting. And I was really impressed when I saw her video. And I just want to tell you, Queen, keep on going with your show. No matter what happens around you, keep going. Keep going and growing, because I'm on your team. We on the same team, God's team. That's the dream team. So we going to keep on growing in God. We going to keep on sowing the seeds of love. We got the side, take the rain, and you got the side from God and grow, honey. I'm telling you, take the rain from your life. You got the side from God and grow. And sow love too, everywhere you go. Sow love all around the world for a better way each and every day. God bless you, kings and queens. God bless you as you grow. God help us. God bless us. God help us as we grow. I love you. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We're going to use the wisdom and have the wisdom to focus on God. The wisdom to focus on God, not the spiritual warfare out there that's trying to get you and take you there. I love you. Be strong, be lifted, be encouraged in God.